All companies contain different types of data, all of which must be registered and filed. Data is registered many places in the company. These data are of different nature. It could, for example, be measurement of electricity and water consumption. It could be registration of errors and poor quality. Or it may be inspection of machines and technical installations. Importantly, we must be able to learn from the work incidents, environmental incidents, and quality defects detected so the incident do not happen again. The registered data is used internally in the company, partly to optimize operations and to improve the quality of the products. In the long term, this gives the company a more competitive position toward other companies. Back to the collected data, how to keep track of these. The collecting of data must have a certain quality to be used for steering. If the data can't be read or found, they give no value to processing and can't be used prospectively. What are the requirements for registration? Registrations must be easily readable. Registrations must be uniquely identified. This means that the number, title, and revision number must appear. Registrations must be filed in a secure environment in order for them to stay intact. If the data is not stored electronically, it is important to avoid storing in a damp room. Certain registrations must be kept fireproof and protected against water damage. An electronic storage can often be the best way. The registration must show who has completed it and when. The registration must state who has approved any control results or who acted if this employee is not the same as the one completing the form. For how long must the company registrations be found? Registrations must be able to be found in the period that is determined for actual type of registration. Remember to determine for how long your registrations must be stored. You will, for example, find it in government requirements, in industry requirements, or in customer requirements. If your records are not filed physically but electronically, a backup of all your records must be made. Please create an instruction manual specifying how to make backup. Registrations of external inventions, for example, certificates, declarations of conformity, calibration certificates, service reports, customer drawings, or safety data sheets must be approved by the requester. The requester may be required to initiate actions. The registrations must be filed where it can easily be recovered. If registrations are electronically created and filed, there are some rules to ensure that data does not get into the wrong hands. The IT department must ensure secure access to IT systems. The IT department must ensure issuing of guidelines for the use of IT systems. No one is allowed to collect data or programs without previous approval. No one is allowed to open attachments if the sender is unknown to the recipient. What to do if you have drawings from a customer? If a customer submits drawings to the company, it must be considered if they are safe and that they can be approved. If the drawings cannot be approved, the customer is responsible for bringing them up to date. If all employees do their best in order to register precisely, it could enable a more effective operation, a better use of resources, and a higher quality of the products. This contributes to increase the development of our company. This film is produced by the Danish Technological Institute and the European House of Quality, funded by the MidNet program in Central Denmark region.